The Forze driver counts down from 3, and then Gentaro Kisaragi says, Henshin, transform.
Ha! Right, so anyway, hello, everyone, and welcome to Dungeons & Dragons, everyone's points of light. I am Nordranok, and these are all of the players with us, including, Tyr, and Freya. I would like, God, I'm nervous, but yeah, so Freya, Tyr, if you can, I would like each of you to say hi, if you have mics.
Hello.
Yeah.
I am Freya, a tiefling barbarian.
Yeah. When you told me her backstory, I couldn't help but think of Guts from Berserk. If that's okay, if you're okay with the comparison.
I'm okay with the comparison.
Because yeah, so
we have a character that's Guts the Black Swordsman, and you have me, who's basically Giorno Giovanna by way of Queen Elsa.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Well, would you like to know my backstory before everything starts? Just to
sure.
recap.
No problem. That won't be a problem. You can do that before I get to the recap. You can do that. Go ahead.
Okay. My backstory is that I am a tiefling barbarian born in a barbarian tribe, and I was married before everything else happened. And I lived a relatively happy life until a army of bugbears and Yuan-Ti killed my entire tribe and my friends and family, and murdered my husband right in front of me brutally. And before I could be next, I blacked out in rage and killed 1,000 soldiers and bugbear in Yuan-Ti, while my entire village was set ablaze. And I did this while I was 7 months pregnant. And I left my burning village drenched in the blood of my enemies and 7 months pregnant, and I spent 2 years in the wilderness living off the land, and I have been like this ever since.
Alrighty.
Have you seen the Jason Momoa Conan?
Oh, and I automatically assume the worst of people.
Well, with that in mind, can Barrister introduce himself to Freya?
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you, Freya. I am Barrister, attorney at law. You can assume the best in me.
Alright.
This is on Sue. That was a bad lawyer joke.
Side note, Freya is extremely beautiful. She's like the literal definition of lust and everything inside her now.
Beauty in war.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, believe it or not, Freya and Celeste Joestar are gonna get along famously.
Yeah.
Despite being, at opposite ends of the heaven-hell spectrum.
What?
And I'm a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a demon. I'm an angel.
Yeah. We get along quite well, even though we're from different backgrounds, and I'm a demon and you're an angel. Cool.
Yeah. You had to live in the wilderness. Celeste grew up in a mansion.
Yeah, that's the only difference. I spent years living in the forest. I even gave birth to my son, and I've been living off the land until I met my party. That's when my life changed, because I've been living in a hut that I made myself out of flint and mudstone and mud brick.
Yeah, Celeste is trans, so she can't have kids of her own, so she had to adopt.
Freya, I forgot to ask for your portrait. So.
Oh yeah, portrait.
Oh, my portrait? It's in my character thing.
Yeah, I do, but I had a little bit of trouble copying and pasting that portrait. So.
Let me see if I can help.
Yeah, so without further ado, let's go with the recap. So, on the last time of Cole and the others went on their adventure, they finished up with the abandoned temple and the Theos, took care of, exercised the Banshee, and basically subdued a lore keeper of the Blood of Vol. They returned back to
Lore keeper.
Yeah, they return back to.
That's me, right there.
Yeah, they return back to Shard. So give me. They return back to Shard, where Laura, your the guild handler, your handler, by the way, I've assigned you to have sent you over to meet with Barrister in a church. However, someone decided the person who have passed away, decided to do a bit of a weird prank by having her skeleton and her ghost fight other who gets to keep her stuff.
Wah, wah.
Barrister.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, Barrister intervened, and Barrister intervened easily. And Barrister intervened, and was somehow able to claim her soul. For whatever purpose, can only be known to him. On the way back to the guild,
because that's what just lost what the legal term is.
There we go. I got the portrait.
The ones that make sure contracts are done, collect the stuff.
Yeah, but I like to like living things up. So yeah. So anyway, so on the way back to the guild, they've been ambushed by a bunch of cultists, who worship the radiant idol known as the Golden One. They easily fought off the group and made their way back to the guild, mostly safe and sound, except for a vicious stab wound on Celeste, which Laura seems to notice that. Did you fall into a sword or something?
No, we got ambushed on the way here.
By
the lackeys of an old headache of mine.
I do have a few headaches. I do have a few headaches myself. Celeste. I'll drink to that. Am I telling me who?
What don't you drink to, Laura? Lana, whatever the hell her name is.
I managed to piss off a radiant cult, and those were the idiots who attacked us.
They tend to be about like a silver a dozen or silver a dozen. Once you get the leader, the rest will flee.
Just a bunch of low-level initiates. We handled them rather easily.
I'm glad to hear that. And now you're ready for another mission from her. There's no long breathing this time. Laura doesn't even flinch when she tells it that you'll be going over to the Shadow Marchers, and she doesn't even know what this thing is. What you're supposed to be getting is. It's always hard to tell the right third shifter. She's been paid, you're being paid, so off you fetch. Here's what she does tell you. It's called the Spiral Well. She's not seen it. The guild's illustrious client, Profus Farius, has not seen it. He struck the trails of an explorer named Peadar Krati, who apparently located it over a decade ago. Off she went to the Shadow Marches, to some kind of off-the-map ancient complex. A trail dies there, probably buried along with her rotting body in the swamp someplace or long gone with the treasure. That's not very complicated. Is simple. Sorry. Go to the complex, find the spiral rail, bring it back, get paid. Only problem is, you lack a means
Sorry
of...
about that.
About the banging noise? Okay, anyways. Problem is, you lack a means of transportation. Luckily, Laura has hired the Magpies to bring you over. However, the Magpies will have to have you do something for them before you go off.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
Can I circle back to the beginning? So, you had a plant who found something and was killed. What was is that right?
Yeah.
What's that person's name again?
David.
So long story.
on Thursday. I'm trying to stay on my
And so, okay. So basically, yes. Yeah. So just gotta. Anyway, so luckily Laura has found a way, and she has hired the Magpies. However, the Magpies have requested something for you to do. Requested something from you. A job for them, and they will bring you over to the Shadow Marches. Does anyone get that?
Got it. Okay. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, your mission, the Spiral Well artifact from the Shadow Marches. Anyone got that?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Stormy skies are all around you as you stand on the deck of the Nightjar, a sleek airship shaped like a bird of prey. The ride has been comfortable. The ride has been comfortable despite the strong winds. The deck barely sways under your feet as you peers through the dark clouds. Suddenly, the ship exits the clouds and enters an area of impossibly blue skies over a turquoise sea, a crescent-shaped island in the middle that seems to abide by its own rules when it comes to the weather. Around you, on the deck of the ship of many of the crew members, start preparations for landing as the Nightjar lowers slowly towards the island. The Kokra, extremely rare bird people from distant plane, are trying to marry at one end of the ship. Cormac, the person that hired you all, is leaning on the railings on the other side, looking into the distance. As you fly towards what you can now see is a large and colorful city nested in a natural bay. You can still see the storm raging at the edge of the zone of impossibly good weather that surrounds the island. Only now you remember suddenly that you don't know exactly what you're supposed to do in Stormholm.
I'm gonna take a guess and not die.
How much
So, what? So what do you like to do now? You already met Cormac. Cormac, the leader of this fine ship. He's a human in his 40s, tall, lean. He wears an aviator jacket that stops at the elbow on his left arm, where his prosthetic forearm is revealed.
What kind of prosthetic are we talking about?
You're playing
cool robot arm.
Kind of.
Basically, yeah. Are we talking like, it can move, or just, like a...
It can move. Think of like Edward Elric's Automail.
Yeah, Automail.
Yeah,
cool robot arm.
Yeah, the human approaches. Cormac approaches you. You folk have a vital part of this job. You see? He crosses his arms. We often recover artifacts and objects of value for our customers, but this time we were asked to recover a person. As far as we know is that they will be on an airship tomorrow morning, but not which one. We're not quite sure.
Are we kidnapping someone?
Rescuing someone.
Who is this person?
If that's a euphemism, I'm kicking your ass.
Who are we rescuing?
We're not quite sure.
Celeste is dragging Cole away from the captain by the ear.
I'm a little confused. Like, am I on the ship with the party? I'm with them.
You're with them on the ship.
Okay. Now I'm good.
Anyway, before Cole here has interrupted me, we're not quite sure where this person is being sent next. And that is to try to find out, so that our infiltrators can do the part. He gestures towards our Kokra. We don't want to compromise our name with House Landar, but money is money. So we need fresh faces like you to snoop around and find out what we need.
So you don't know who this person is, you don't know what airship they're on. Do you at least have a lead?
Yes.
Yes. As a matter of fact, he pulls out a small metal disc, activates it with the press of his finger, which produces a minor illusion few inches tall, showing two men dressed in the uniforms of House Leander guards. He points to a man who's a dark-skinned man with dark, curly black hair. This one is Carl, and he points to a lighter-skinned man with 5 o'clock shadow and balding brown hair, and this one is Lenny.
Celeste heaves a sigh of relief. At least it's not my friend Guizdo.
They know something about the ship we are about to infiltrate. I would like you to find out what they know and return to us as soon as possible.
Do you know where we can find these people or whereabouts?
Yes, our destination.
So they're going to be at the dock?
Not exactly. Stormhold is a part of there. I shall let you know. Controlled directly by House Londondar. As you can see the weather, they use powerful magic to control it in the area. So it will be, so it will always be pleasant. The island serves both as a hub for their airships and a resort for wealthy people from all over the continent. You can find all sorts of establishments on the island, including bars, casinos, if you're in the mood for gambling, and games.
Okay, I asked where we can find them, not a tour guide.
Yeah, are they in a tavern? Is there a tavern they frequent?
That's up to you. We don't know where they are.
Okay, so there's 2 guards. One's named Carl, one's named Lenny. How big is Stormhome, would you say? Like 1,000 people? 10,000? 100,000?
Think of Stormhold kind of like Las Vegas. It goes about it houses about up to 14,000 people.
So of those 14,000 people, one of them, maybe more, is named Carl, and some are named Lenny.
Yes.
And in particular, there's one Carl and one Lenny that we want to talk to.
Yes.
And they're guards at House Lyrandar.
Okay, I'll go get the pots and pans. And I'll just start banging them together. Carl, Lenny! We need to talk to you.
So we're on the airship right now, right?
Yes.
On our way over there?
Yeah, the airship is just on its way to landing in the Stormhold, and you're hired to find these 2 men, get information out of them, and return to the ship.
Alright.
Oh, when I did the intimidation part, I have high intimidation.
Nice. Your intimidation is +5, so you're good.
Okay.
Oh, good. Goody. Celeste says I have a new bad cop.
Barrister steps aside for Freya to walk up.
Alright.
I guess it's something I preferably enjoy. I can be very intimidating.
Well, half the stories about us, the Magpies, are exaggerations, and the rest is probably outright false, I assure you. Then again, we do get ourselves in some pretty silly antics from time to time. Like you and the Clifftop Guild, right?
Mm.
So,
you heard about my friend and his accident with the growth potion, did you?
Yes.
Yes, I did. It was all over the papers, let me tell you. Well, anyway, some call us criminals, while others call us adventurers.
Okay.
You can choose what you want to be as long as the job is done.
Yeah, just for the record, we are adventurers. We are not criminals. Let the record reflect that.
Let the record also show that we are criminals, but only as a last resort.
Self-defense is not.
Celeste just rolls her eyes and jerks the thumb at Barrister. You're not getting anything out. You're not going to get anything out of me. You're going to have to talk to my lawyer.
Alrighty, so...
Well, no, I'm talking about the amount of times that we've done breaking and entering.
Yeah, so...
Barrister's just like rubbing his temples. Cole, let's have a word about unnecessary admissions at some point.
Yeah, Cole...
Because I don't care.
Cole has been...
Cole is
Celeste,
totally aware of this.
Celeste pats Barrister on the shoulder. Welcome to my nightmare, Barrister. Welcome to my nightmare.
Okay.
So, Barrister, while you walk around, you see a young half-elf, blonde-haired, piloting the airship. Nearby, a small and young halfling is helping her. Around the ship, you also see the three Arakora that Cormac has referred to.
Can I talk to them?
Sure. Who would you like to talk to?
One of the birds.
He approaches the birds. One of them looks at you. Hey there.
Hi, I'm. You may have heard of me, Barrister, attorney at law. I've been hired to assist you in your mission, but I don't actually know who it is you're extracting or how you plan to extract them. Maybe we could coordinate.
Unfortunately, we don't know as much as you do. By the way, I'm Polyander. This is Yala, the one who's female, like waves his hand and squeaks a little. Hi. And this is Kyra. This one. A guy that just shrugs and says, "Hi."
Nice to meet you all, Polly. Well, do you at least know anything about Stormhaven?
We know we've been there at one time. Made a bit of an accident. We're a bit of pranksters.
Celeste cocks an eyebrow. What kind of an accident? Oh, hi, I'm Celeste Joestar, by the way.
Joestar? Yala looks at you. Funny. You don't look like a Joestar.
It's a name I chose.
I see. Well,
That's something you criminals could probably, understand. Choosing different names.
Well...
Oh...
It is an embarrassing accident.
And starts cackling evilly.
Kyra says, well, it is a bit of an embarrassing accident. All as embarrassing as the time we got kicked out of Serena. Those where all the good and orderly people hang out at. We're good ourselves, but we like to do a bit of what we like. This is Pollyanna saying this. We like to cause a little bit of trouble for our cause. We can just say our parting is amicable and leave it at that. As for this prank we pulled off, best for you not to know.
Every time they say prank, Cole does big ol' air quotes.
Yeah, it involves a few some gambling, a few slots, and a stuffed tiger, and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Now, so how do you have any experience extracting people from airships?
Yes. We do this all the time. This shouldn't be a problem for us.
All the time, okay. And so how do you just fly over onto the airship and fly back with the person?
Yes, why do you think he picked us?
I don't know, because your name was Polly, and Polly's a cool name.
You got that right.
Celeste can't help but giggle.
Now, one other really important question is do you have any wine on this ship?
Yes, we also enjoyed trying a good bit of wine as well.
Not anymore.
One of the Hour Quest
that was out of character.
Can you point me to the wine? My systems require wine and rest.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's
12.
Cole's just looking at you like, what?
12.
That's up to the captain, really. Sorry.
And so who's in charge? Is it the guy we just talked to?
Yes.
Comstock? What was that his name? Cormac.
Cormac, yes.
Got it. Okay, well, I will speak with Cormac. Do you have any... Do you know... Have you spent much time in the docks at Stormhaven?
Once or twice. A good place to relax. If you're rich.
You wouldn't happen to know if there's any spots that House Leander guards like to relax at, do you?
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
You wouldn't happen to know if there's any
for information.
spots where House Leander guards would like to relax, do you?
Not that I know of. Why?
That's your captain, the leads he gave us. He suggested a couple of House Leander guards might have some more information, but all he can give us is their image and their name.
Oh, they must have seen that you were talking about the wine here on the ship. They must have misunderstood you. Sorry about that.
Oh no, I wanted wine on the ship. This is a separate question. I wanted wine right now.
You? A Warforged? Wine?
Yes.
You're an odd one.
You can consume food and drink.
Oh no, I consume wine.
All right, I guess I'll give you.
So apparently, yeah, our Warforged lawyer is basically Bender Bending Rodriguez. He's alcohol fueled.
I require alcohol is a fuel of sorts for me.
Alrighty then, I'll get you a glass. Is that good?
And a place to recharge. I want to find a place I can do a long rest while we make the travel there.
Yeah, we do have something for Warforged. That's true. But I'll get your wine.
It's called a corner.
Great. I mean, the stronger the better. It's a more efficient fuel.
I do love alcohol. I say non-cannibally. I do love alcohol, but I don't trust myself as far as things because I can be a bit frisky if I have too much. I look over at Cole as I say frisky.
Alright,
Celeste rolls her eyes. Honey, that is a road you do not want to go down.
okay.
I look, whatever do you mean?
Meanwhile, Cormac goes inside his cabin.
I've been adventuring with this idiot for a while now. Trust me, I could tell you some stories.
Basically, Celeste is like, honey, you don't sleep. Just don't do it.
One at a time.
So like Celeste is basically telling Freya like, don't do it. I know what you're trying to do, so don't sleep with them. Don't do it.
Exactly. Celeste is just trying to save you the heartache.
So Cormac returns with a glass or two of wine and gives one of them to Barrister. Here you go.
Oh, where's the other glass? Who has the other glass?
I assume your tiefling friend might want one. During wine.
Well, Barrister also reaches for the other glass as well. Can I make like a check to just see if I can grab it?
One for the missus if Mrs. so requires. He says for the fox Honduran accent. Faux Honduran accent. Thank you.
Wait,
Sorry, go ahead.
Am I near Cole, or am I like too far away? Like, just asking.
Your Cole is just like pacing around. Would you like to talk to the half-elven pilot? Cole?
Yes. Yes, I like to talk to the pilot.
Oh, her eyes beam up as you approach her. Oh, a tiefling. Haven't seen one in a while. This is fascinating. She looks up at your body. You're quite buff. I assume you're from that you've been touched by Wrath. Very fine place. She was. I'm Sydney, and this here is Took. The young halfling looks up and stands to the side.
Like I look at him and I'm wearing my hood, so I remove my hood to reveal my my features and like the detailed face.
I was right. You are tiefling. Fascinating. And that pink-haired lady, the buff one. Who is she?
Yes. Oh, my party member, Celeste.
Celeste.
Is he talking about Celeste or anyone else?
Yeah,
The one with pink hair.
Celeste. Yeah, Celeste is 6 feet. Is 6 feet. 6 feet tall. Has pink hair and is basically built like a brick Amazon.
Oh.
Yeah, built like a brick. Yeah, built like a brick supermodel.
you're
Sean paid that the
fabulous
hero if she spent all day at the gym and had massive tits.
yeah.
Yep, that's fabulous. So you got the buff chick, and you got the one chick that's just.
Your character is also buff, by the way.
You got the buff chick. Yeah, you're the buff chick. Celeste is the bimbo.
Yeah, you're also about as tall as she is, by the way. I say you stand around 6 feet tall and has a lot of muscle on you.
But I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm actually 5. I'm actually 5'1". Like it says it in my description. I'm 5'1".
And though she be but little, she is fierce.
You're carrying around a big sword, like a bunch of weapons, and you're 5'1". Wow, that's gonna be a funny image. Just letting you know.
No, I'm 5'1", and I'm an H cup. So, and it says that in my description that I'm like I have very thick. So I'm like, but that's besides the point.
Anyway,
Freya's a short stack. Nice.
All right. Anyway, so, I'm a little busy, but I don't mind some small talk. Says Sydney.
I try to use my prehensile tail towards him, and I say like,
Sydney's a woman, and she's piloting. You also notice a glowing birthmark on her neck, the mark of storm. Oh,
I say like I comment at the birthmark. I'm saying like, you have quite an interesting birthmark.
You don't know what a dragon mark is?
Celeste walks up next to Freya. That's the dragon. It's the dragon mark of storm. That's the trademark of House Lorandar. I have a friend of House Lorandar. His name's Gwizdo.
I have to let you know, I am not actually part of House Lorandar. I decided not to be part of their house. I joined the Magpies, as a matter of fact, when I was very young.
Really?
Yes.
Say that again.
I did not. I decided not to join the house. She says to Cole. Instead, I joined with this here crew. Best job I ever have, and this is the best ship I ever.
How the hell are you getting away with this? The houses tend to be extremely insistent on trying to get you to join them once you develop the mark.
It wasn't easy, I tell you, but I persisted.
Well, in fairness, my friend Gwizdo isn't looked on highly by the rest of House Lorandar. He travels with a barbarian from the Dragon Continent, and well, they hunt monsters together.
Strange, but partially why I did not join up with the house. And she.
What?
I take that back, but she starts looking wistful and says, "One day I would like to fly to another plane's existence. I'm sure I can build the right ship for the job, if I can convince Cormac and the others to help fund my little project."
This one should be fine enough if you go to certain manifests. You're really strong.
That's the idea.
Saying that you wouldn't need to build anything else.
And I'm glad.
Yeah.
There we go. So.
After talking to the pilot, I continue being back, and I decide that I want a drink.
Here you go, madam. Cormac says, give you the drink.
I drink it, but slowly, so I won't get too drunk. Because I don't, because like I said, I don't remember what I do when I'm drunk.
Parrish's already downed his drink and let out a big belch.
He's like,
And asked for another.
Celeste is half.
like,
Celeste is half expecting Barrister to tell her to bite his shiny metal ass.
okay,
Barrister just asked if she's gonna finish it. You gonna finish that?
Doesn't look that shiny to me. Shinier than yours, meatbag.
Am I around Cole now, or am I still like somewhere else?
Where are you on the ship, by the way?
I thought you came back to drink the
I
wine.
did. I came back to drink.
Okay. Yeah, I picture it like I'm the Cole and the half-elf navigator are off by the steering section. I was somewhere else with the captain and the three birds. And I assume Freya came over to where Barrister and the captain are to drink.
Yeah, I did.
The captain starts gives you a strange look. First I ever saw a Warforged burp.
It's not a burp. It's a system response.
That sounds like a burp to me.
Like a burp, though.
Yeah, it's not a burp. It's just how my system processes the fuel.
Okay.
I require more fuel, by the way.
Oh, okay then. He gets another drink.
And every time you say that, Cole stops from the conversation he's having with the pilot about going to other elemental planes of this thing, and looks at you.
Looks like who? Barrister?
Yeah. Like,
does Barrister notice?
That's up to you.
That's up to you. Cole isn't like being sneaky about it. He's just going like, really?
Okay. My next drink, I'm drinking the wine while side-eyeing you the whole time.
What else do you want to, try to convince people who don't know anything about Warforged? How you work?
Wait. After a while, I decided to just down the entire glass, like the entire thing.
Yeah.
I like your style, Freya.
Well, I guess I better ask for some alcohol too. Do they have any mead?
We don't have a lot of mead. Sorry. I'd like to save those for emergencies.
Barrister steps in and says, "Sir,
I need it.
this is an emergency. You've heard the urgency in his voice. We are going on one of the most difficult missions I'm sure you've imagined. That's why you enlisted us for our help. What better occasion is there than this right here? We're gonna extract someone off an airship, and you don't even know who he is or what airship we're going for."
I'll tell you something. Just don't worry about the details for now.
But we need to worry about the meat.
I do need to worry about this. Are we jumping from one ship to another at any point? Do you expect?
Zip lines.
Yeah, we need meat for that.
Roll a persuasion check.
Celeste grins. Celeste grins. Zip lines. Honey, I don't need a stinking zip line.
I got a 17.
Well, you haven't heard from me, but we've been hired by House Kenneth. I find this a little strange, but we best have to take it at face value for now. Okay?
Okay.
Eyes,
just to be
Celeste's
clear,
eyes light up at the mention of House Kenneth. House Kenneth? House Kenneth? I know someone who used to be in House Kenneth.
Oh.
You also, travel around with someone who went to school with them. Not the person to school Kenneth. The Kenneth University.
Well, the person she knows from House Kenneth is Gabriel de Kenneth, aka the Wizard of Snark.
Can I hear this, or am I still somewhere else?
We're all gathered.
Yeah, we're all gathered.
We're all gathered around the captain.
The city calls out, "Captain, we're close to the shore." Captain, we're close to the shore. Sorry, I forgot to
give me a second. I'm doing something else. I gotta do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, so until she comes back, so all right there, Sydney. Best get ready. You have any questions? Now's the time.
So about
Okay,
that
but-
meat.
Well, okay. One small glass. One. He goes back into the cabin.
I am 6 feet tall, 240 pounds. Do you think one small glass is going to be enough?
Alright, how much do you want?
I'll take it if he doesn't want it.
Like, I'll happily take it.
Nope, meat is mine.
I take the glass and I drink it. Like, down it like it was nothing.
You start to feel a little tipsy.
I would say con save first. Okay.
Yeah, roll con save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause like,
Yeah, so add a plus
Wait,
4
I
from your new constitution.
three. Oh, crap. I'm drunk.
Yeah, so plus... yeah, you're starting to feel a little tipsy. Yeah, you're seeing, like, everything's roiling around you. Well,
Wait, I'm just
and
tipsy. I'm not drunk.
Best ever the team mom says, if you need to puke, honey, I'll hold your hair back.
make another constitution check, by the way.
After roll another constitution check?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Barrister says something's off with that mead. Like that small cup should not have affected her this much.
That mead
I
is
better
strong,
inspect
by
the bottle. I better inspect the bottle.
That, by the way, that mead's pretty strong. That's why I said one small cup.
The dice are not with you tonight. Ouch.
It's mead. You have to be certain. You know, you have to be so tall to go on this ride. And I don't think she is.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not tall enough to go on any ride, but I've been on them all.
Is Cole near me or around me? Cause like I like just to. I want to have fun with this. Like this. No.
That's up to Cole.
Yeah.
Cole.
Sure.
What was that?
Cole's okay. He said sure. So, try not to do anything too funny.
I won't do anything too funny. Like, I stumble.
Celeste is watching Freya like a hawk because she can tell. She can tell when somebody's tipsy. And she's big mom energy. She's big mom energy. So,
Like, Freya tries to go up to Cole, and she stumbles and falls into him like rom-com style into Cole. So
Cole crash into hello.
Cole, what do you do?
You need to sit down.
like I stumble my words and said, I guess I just wanted to talk to you. You.
What do you want to talk about?
Have you ever been with a tiefling?
I haven't been with anyone.
Oh, boy.
Celeste starts rubbing the bridge of her nose. I can see where this is going.
She said, like, Freya, like, tries to stand up and she's like, could you help me up? I'm having trouble with my legs.
Just to let you know, Cole is 6'4".
No, I'm not.
Even better.
I thought you were 6'4". How tall is your character?
6 feet.
6 feet. Yeah, 6 feet.
Technically, it's just under 6 feet, but you know,
Yes.
close enough. It's like 5. He's 5'11" and 3/4.
I was gonna say Celeste is like a hair taller than he is. She's 6 foot even.
Mm.
Alrighty. Is everybody ready to move to the festivities? Once. Oh, by the way, Freya, you start to feel a little.
Yeah.
You start to feel a little funny as like something builds up in your stomach.
In my stomach and not below my stomach, just above my stomach.
It's just like it's all building up as something's just like rising up to your throat, and you go,
Oh boy.
and you start you went for a beeline and you start to like you start.
And Celeste follows right behind her. I'll hold your hair back, honey.
Help me.
You feel a lot better.
Celeste, help me.
You feel a lot better. And you feel you might feel a little clearer. Your mind starts to clear up.
Someone's obviously never had a hard liquor while on an airship.
It's true. Freya's never drunk before, so this is no.
Yeah, she's got Celeste taken. She's got Mama Celeste taking care of her though.
She's saying people say when they're drunk, I'm so glad you're here. I'm sorry I didn't mean to throw up.
Don't worry about it, honey. Don't worry about it.
He'll never like me.
Anyway.
Don't take it personally. Cole doesn't like anyone.
Okay. And I continue to throw up. Wait, am I in a somewhere else?
You're throwing up off the side of an airship, and all the puke that you've out, just falls into the waters below.
Try to aim for some snobbish little prick down there.
It just falls into the water. Splish.
Damn.
Celeste laughs. Yeah. You're an idiot, Cole, but I love you.
Alrighty, everyone ready to move to the next scene?
Yes.
Alrighty.
This is some nice shenanigans.
Alrighty. I'm placing the music, and we should be ready. Festivity music.
Do 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 do.
Alright, so give me a sec to bring this up. The Notcher finally docks at a small tower at the edge of the city of Stormhome, just as the sun starts to lower on the horizon. You can see the city sprawling in front of you. The old port where you are now, and the new and big one on the other side of town. The entertainment district between with its many lights and a few large casinos. The many casinos and villas on the hills just above where a quiet-looking park hosts a splendid temple. Dominating everything where else looms a large building shaped like a copper and steel tree with many branches. It is the biggest airship docking station on the continent, affectionately called the Pole by the citizens of Stormhome. But in about it, you see airships coming and leaving. Small flying gondolas containing House Lendar workers join the traffic in and out with glowing wands of different colors.
Celeste is looking at the pole, kind of hoping to find a rundown airship called the St. George. That's the airship of her House Lorandar friend Gwizdo.
House Lorandar controls the ship, Cormac reminds you. So try not to be too conspicuous once you're in town. Carl and Lenny will probably be somewhere easy to find, like a casino or one of their bars, just like what I said earlier. But
or maybe a brothel. Oh, I hope there's a brothel.
Remember, you have a few hours to find them. You descend to the
I'll get a pot and pan.
Okay.
Hey! You hear Cormac complain a little? Don't just put that back. He approaches you and just snatches.
You have a few hours to go through the city of bars and casinos to find Bill and Ted or Fred and George, whoever the hell you said. I don't care.
Carl and Lenny.
Okay, Billy and Bob. Anyway.
Can we take the metal disc with us?
Yeah, he gives you the metal disc. And give it back once you're done.
Okay.
Yep, sure.
And I'm assuming there's just the one. There's just the one illusion disc. So I'm assuming that Barrister has it.
Yeah, I'll put it in my briefcase. And I just asked the group, do you guys just want to start with the bar and move on from there?
I need to finish. You descended to the old town and ready yourself to enter the city proper. In front of you, a few choices. We visit the beachfront, the entertainment district of the casinos, or maybe the temple you could see from above.
I vote the entertainment district, the casinos.
Sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like a plan to me.
Anybody else?
I'm following Celeste. That's what I was gonna say.
Celeste is basically when in doubt, trust the lawyer.
Alrighty.
I like this client. A smart client.
Between the
Not
beachfront...
smart enough, because when in doubt, don't trust the lawyer.
You trust your lawyer. Don't trust the other lawyers.
Okay.
Trust the lawyer. Trust the lawyer Trust the lawyer we're working with, you idiot.
Yeah. Between the beachfront and the nice villas and resorts on the hill stands the entertainment district of Stormhold. You see plenty of restaurants, clubs, and arcades all around. And with that low-level magic, like everywhere else in Eberron, has been made abundantly available.
Celeste. Celeste. Even though she's keeping her eyes on the prize out of the corner of her eye, she's looking for the local bunny ranch.
The what ranch?
The bunny ranch, a brothel.
It's one of the few legal brothels in the United States.
My phone is about to die, so I'm gonna
Recharge?
Yeah, I'm gonna recharge. Hold on.
Alrighty, so you are the entertainment. You see 3 prominent buildings in the area. You see a building called the Golden Mountain, a small mountain-like building covered in gold, with the letters GM painted on the front. And another is the Demon Funland, which looks like a large entrance to the massive side and illusionary flames that people go through constantly to wherever the stairs that leads them down below. You also see another called the Fairyland, with a giant fake crystal colored pink and light blue.
Can we get a sense of what their clientele is like, just looking at them from the outside?
Well, you can try using investigation.
Oh, sweet. That's my thing.
Okay. I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 24.
You've been hearing that Lenny is quite an avid gambler, so it'll be easy for him to find at one of the casinos, especially the Golden Mountain.
The Golden Mountain? Which one's that?
The small mountain covered in gold, letters GM painted on the front.
Oh, I guess I don't know this. Sorry. Whoever rolled the 24.
That's you,
did.
Cole. That's like here from
Apparently,
hearsay.
over there. This is preferred casino.
So, Cole, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go over to that casino.
Alrighty.
And everybody's following him, I guess.
By the way, what's everybody's passive perception?
I'll type it out.
Sure.
So I don't
14, I think.
Yeah, mine's a 14.
I would like everyone to roll a perception check. Tyr, that means you.
We're all making one?
Yes.
Forgot. What is tier again?
I rolled 17.
What's the initial command for it? I usually...
All right. I'll wait till everyone. I'll wait till Tyr has rolled theirs. So. Oh.
Just need to know.
Now that Tyr has properly voiced, Tyr, how would you like to describe yourself?
Just a second here.
Sure.
It's not showing me what the command for rolling a perception check is. Let's see, I haven't used it.
Oh, it's ! Check space perception.
Okay. Well, that's a nat 20, so 25.
Alrighty, I'm pausing the music. You feel as though you are being watched. As you look around, you find yourself facing a pale elf standing amongst the crowd. His dark brown hair is messy, and his angular eyes is rimmed with dark rings around it. His smile is crooked, as if he never smiled before in his life. He put his finger up against his lips and shushed silently. Shh.
Why?
Before you know it, he disappears in a blink of an eye among the crowd.
Just to make sure I didn't hallucinate that,
Where
right?
the dollar did he go?
Okay, so I didn't hallucinate that. Good.
Oh, no, you did not.
I'm just keeping. I'm like looking on my tippy toes, trying to look above the crowd, trying to see where he went.
He literally just like blinked out.
Vanished.
Yeah, so
Alright, you make your way to go to mountain. Inside, you find that staff were dressed like stereotypical dwarves when on duty. Fake beards and jewelry. And say, welcome to the Golden Mountain, matey. Have some fun, drink some ale and whiskey, and have a good time.
Thanks, we will.
You look around and you obviously and you see a man, pale skinned with with dark brown hair, balding, just like trying to like pull the on one of the slots. The barrel is spinning until he slumps. Damn it! There goes waste of more. There goes another copper piece.
Like, he's gambling with copper? How poor is this guy?
some people just like to play the penny slots because they're just fun. I can tell you that not from personal experience, but that's what
I can tell you from personal experience. I played the penny slots.
See, I like cards. Like a lot of my family likes the penny slots because they're fun. The point isn't to make money from them.
Yeah. When you look at the device that you've been given, seems like this matches one of the matches one of the guards. Lenny, you think? You also see a dark-skinned man with short, curly, dark, black hair. So like checking his heart. Hey, Lenny, let it go. It's just one of those copper games. I know, says Lenny. I just want to win something big.
You're not going to be doing that on the copper slots.
Deep up turn you. You say what now?
Hey, boys, we've been sent to look for you.
You're not going to make a big win on the copper slots. You play cards.
Cards, eh? You may have a bit of a good point there. Anything else you want to say, buddy? What's your name?
My name is Cole, and we're here to ask some questions. Preferably nicely, because the midget over here really wants to... Actually, no, we already have a midget. So you're not the midget. Whatever. She wants to be mean, but I don't care.
Roll, Celeste or Barrister. If you can roll a persuasion check, that'll be nice.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna... Yeah, Celeste is definitely gonna be batting her eyelashes and showing some cleavage. Ooh. 16 plus 7, that's a 23 all day.
Alrighty, maybe if you can... been trying all day to get enough copper, to get enough money for one of those stuffed tigers. You know, by the king of Borland. He used to have one of those really nice King Bornell. Was it? He keeps those two mage-bred ghosts as pets. I would like a stuffed one.
I'm gonna go over and just buy the damn thing.
You can't exactly buy it.
Oh, it's a ticket thing?
Yeah. I figured if I get these coppers, I don't know what I'm thinking. You could just try Wacko Rad at the Rainbow Promo Maid.
Okay, did you just say to a party that has at least 2 people with a strength of at least 19? I'm assuming the barbarian has at least 19 strength.
She has 20 strength.
Okay. That we can go hit things?
It requires a little bit of dexterity. Right now, I'm just taking a bit of a break from that. Just, I don't know.
I'll go whack some things, and if that doesn't work, I'll go play bird.
You go do that. You go do that. I'll be here, drinking my sorrows, I guess. Come on.
Tell you what, and Celeste hands the dude four gold pieces. This next round's on me, honey.
You know what? Maybe I can tell you something. We work on an airship called the Golden Goose. This is what Linnea said. Over here, well, he wants that damn stuffed tiger. He's just probably off somewhere, so.
He's still there.
Yeah.
The 2 guys we were talking to were still there at that slot machine. I'm the one who.
Yeah. So yeah, Ko says, "Stuffed tiger. Remember that." All right, so you go over to the Rainbow Polymaid, and you see a series of stalls placed one next to the other on the beachfront, painted in many different colors. All sorts of establishments are there: bars, shops, food vendors, you name it. There are even a few carnival games over there. You go over to one of the stalls with the game's Whack-A-Rat. A short dwarf dressed in a tacky fake ranger uniform beckons you over to the large table with 9 holes on top. You look like the kind that could fight off them nasty rats, he says. Hand over a wooden mallet painted on to look like a warhammer. They be coming out of the frickin' floor. Only 1 silver piece to try your skills. What's
the reward for this?
Oh.
I don't think, like, Cole doesn't say exactly that. I'm blanking on the right word right now. But basically,
the prize?
How many tickets do I get for?
Oh, if you hit enough, you might get himself tiger, maybe even better.
Okay. I actually had my eye on that stuffed tiger.
Alrighty. 1 silver piece, please.
Alright.
Alright, take a silver piece off your character sheet. Alright, the game starts as the dwarf activates a magic switch and the table starts glowing faintly blue. Each turn, a wooden statuette depicting a rat will come out of one of the holes. You have to try to hit it. So, I would like you to roll a sleight of hand check, Cole.
Okay.
5 rounds. 5 rounds.
Alright. Let me double check my dex.
Yeah, your dexterity is +4.
Oh, crap. I was thinking it was +3. That shows how often dex things comes up. So 21.
Whack! You hit the rat and it's like falls through the hole easily enough. You got the hang of this. Roll another dexterity check, or another sleight of hand check.
18.
Whack! Another one down. You got this. Roll another Sleight of hand check.
15.
Whack! Yeah, you're pretty sure you got a good price out of it. Roll a fourth, sleight of hand check.
Help yourself to anything from the top shelf.
Um, 12.
Miss. Unfortunately, you couldn't get the rat in time, and the rat sinks into the hole before you could whack it. Roll one more dexterity sleight of hand check.
Net 20, 24.
As the incident went up, you're just like whack, and it's like, You hear like a let's see, is a ding says like, we have a winner. Ding 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 ding. The dwarf grabs one of the stuffed tigers from the shelf. Here is your prize. He gives you the stuffed tiger.
Here, did you build this yourself, or?
You look at it. It looks decently well made. It was probably one of those mass-produced stuffed tigers.
No, the machine.
Oh yeah. Well, not exactly. I just run the machine, and it does things, and it runs things.
And as long as it works, that's really all that matters, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed.
Well, thank you for letting me play it, and for the tiger.
Been a pleasure. Alright, so, meanwhile, what's everyone else is doing?
Celeste has been sticking around with Lenny and Carl, hearing them, blab while they drink.
Would you like to gamble?
Because she was kind enough to pick up their bar tab.
Yeah. Meanwhile, would you like to do a bit of gambling?
We don't really have time for that.
Yeah. I know about it. I know.
Fun.
I know about the others might have to do something to pass the time. Cole managed to return to you in time with a stuffed tiger in hand, and you see the light in Cole's eyes light up. Says, "A stuffed tiger!" He sits up, runs over to you, Cole.
They can't see my eyes.
You see the light. You see the fictive light in his eyes light up. Right.
You see my eyebrows light up.
Oh, he takes the stuffed tiger. Carl takes the tiger, hugs it. Oh, it's so fluffy. So fluffy.
Fluffy, I
like
die.
it fluffy. I'm kidding.
Well, if you really want to know, from what I've heard, the Golden Goose airship, the destination is Arcanix.
Huh.
Arcanix.
We've been there before, haven't we, Cole?
Cole hasn't.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was the Warforged Barbarian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you had it.
It seemed like a little cheery fellow until the very end.
Until Celeste's old friend ends up turning into a freaking kaiju.
You
Yeah, that one.
drugged her with a rape potion? No, it was a love potion. It's a rape potion. Swipe.
Yeah, death.
Yep. Seems like you got enough information out of them. What the airship's name is and where it's going.
Who owns the airship?
Oh, Tyr. And before we set out, I don't think we've actually properly introduced the character. So, Tyr, up to you.
I posted a picture of my character in the.
Yeah, it's like describe what your character looks like.
medium length, like amber brown hair. They're missing their left hand, and in its place is that little contraption there that has their arcane focus. It's simple brown robes and over leather armor and simple adventurer's pack, just a very simple, unassuming look.
Alrighty, so are you ready to return to the
Simple and unassuming, except for the magic wand you have in place of your left hand.
Yeah, you don't typically see that because the robes go past the hand.
Oh yeah, with the bell sleeves.
Yeah. So, Tyr, what?
Though.
Yeah, Tyr, what have you been up to while everyone is doing doing in their own antiques? Antics.
Literally just been watching for that person that disappeared out of nowhere. Had piqued my interest, and I had not lost interest in that. So I'm just watching around for anybody who might be looking.
Remember where you went as
the wizard? So the wizard with the robot arm has got his head on a swivel.
Yeah, no matter where you go, you couldn't seem to find this strange elf anywhere. It seems as though he had disappeared without a trace.
Yeah. Just, I understand there are magics that allow people to go invisible, but it only lasts for so long, so I was wondering if they would reappear somewhere. And I'm just keeping general, I'm not actively searching, I'm just keeping a general watch this whole time. I wasn't really...
that they went invisible and didn't teleport.
Oh, true.
Shift.
Like I said, he's keeping his head on a swivel.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing.
Alright, is everybody ready to return back to the ship?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
As Cole kind of looks at the card tables like, it would have been fun. Oh, I can always come back later.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Celeste nods. Yeah, I can look for a bordello on my own time.
There are no bordellos here in Stormhome.
Bullshit! It has not one, but 2 ports.
So you said this place is like Vic.
Fair enough.
It's got.
Yeah, fair enough. But you wouldn't have enough time.
Yeah, wouldn't have enough time. But yeah, Celeste loves her pleasurable company.
You wake up in your cabin.
So then why the hell do you hang out with me?
Yeah, you wake up in your cabin after only a few hours to a small halfling, Took, jumping around and tugging on everyone's hemlock while signaling to go above deck.
Wait, what?
This is
hammock. You said hemlock.
Hammock. Yeah, hammock. Sorry, while signaling everyone to go above deck. Once you get there, you see the 3-hour cooker in pretty bad shape and clearly hungover. And the furious Cormac telling Poyander off. Then when he sees you, though, he wears his old smile. Looks like you guys just received a promotion. My warmest congratulations to you. And as he says that, he walks over. Just as you notice that this ship is already in flight and the city of Stormhole is only a distant speck in the night sky. As Poyander and his team are indisposed, Cormac offers you to take on the Royal Infiltrators. Luckily, the ship is armed with a special device. With it, the Magpies can fire a magical anchor to attach yourself to the hull of another ship and create an energy zipline. Cormac reassures you that this is perfectly safe and that he has done himself quite a few times.
By the way, the entire time he says something like, safe, Cole is again doing air quotes.
I mean it, Cole. The Nitri can also turn invisible for short amounts of time, so you'll be able to safely infiltrate the Golden Goose without being seen. And before you set out, I need to give you something. He gives you a universal key, a short metal rod with some mechanical wheels on it. The back
Who does he give it to?
the back address is to the carpet area that you're going to use is locked with a combination
So
padlock.
of course, we're going to infiltrate something, and it's the one section that the rogue can't show up for.
This bad time a bad time for you for him, eh? And this key should be able to open any such lock, but it only has one charge, and that can't be recovered. So you only have to use it
That's okay.
once.
My boot has infinite charges.
So who wants this universal key? He says with a smile.
I can hold it if no one else wants to hold it.
Alrighty, he gives you the he gives Barca the key, and this is a glimmer badge. He pulls up this enameled pin in the shape of a black diamond. This should make you look like you're wearing Houselander uniforms. It's now perfect, and should you behave in anything suspicious, a guard on board
Oh,
can.
so we're already fucked.
So yeah, so try not to do anything too suspicious. Who wants this glimmer badge?
So much for getting into the airship under my own power.
Hey,
I feel like
either
Freya
Bear
should have
or
the
Celeste
glimmer
should,
badge. Freya or Celeste, they seem to stand out the most.
Remember, Celeste is a protector ASMR. She can sprout wings from her back.
Well, no, but you two have the charisma to be able to bullshit your way through in case the disguise starts to fail.
That's true. Freya does seem pretty charismatic.
he gives it either to Celeste or Fred or whoever needs it most. He pulls out a small glass bead with a blue smoke swirling inside. If you curse this, you can levitate with
Yeah,
it.
by the way, I'm just eating, so.
So yeah, so this should help you levitate. Plus one extra for the person they are extracting. For you are extracting.
How long does the levitation last?
All right. He tosses the bead of levitation to you.
How long does the levitation last?
He gives the bead to each of you. Should last long enough for you to get to get across.
We each get a bead of levitation?
Yes. Like I said, levitation lasts a while. Should last long enough for you to get across. I'm saying this to Cole.
Should.
Anything can go wrong, my dear friend.
We're not signing a waiver.
Oh, don't worry. If you fall, I'll catch you. As a flash of glowing feathers emerges from Celeste's back.
Can you actually lift me? I am made of metal and alcohol.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I need to check.
You might be a little harder to carry.
Give me a second. I'm gonna check something real quick for my class.
Cormac stares at Celeste. Show off. And you hear the pilot says, "Oh my gosh, you're ASMR!"
Yeah. Oh, what was your first clue, babe?
The way the angelic look about you. As a matter of fact, did you get yours from Eberron the plane of air, or no? Eberron is one of light. So actually, no, that's
Celeste giggled. Sarania, actually.
Sarania, yeah, I was about to say that Sarania. Though your wings look a little different.
Barrister, I can give you some adjustments as a backup in case this fails on you.
I like the sound of adjustments.
All right.
What you got? What you got for me?
Basically, I can make it so that you can cast Featherfall on yourself once.
Oh, I would very much appreciate that because I weigh a ton.
All right. Just keep this on you, and I put it. It looks like a bit like a backpack. It's really, like, it's kind of small, like maybe 4 inches across.
Okay, so I put on this like Dora the Explorer size backpack.
It'll activate if you scream, oh fuck, I'm gonna die."
If I say by accident now, will it activate?
No, because you also need to be moving at a certain speed.
Okay. So Barrister tries practicing saying it to himself while you guys do your thing.
I was kidding about the actual code phrase. You just, if you start moving a certain speed down, it's going to activate.
Oh, okay. Even better.
And then, does anyone else want? I could do one more.
I'm good, thank you.
Alright, is everybody
The
ready?
barbarian can probably flap her arms fast enough to fly.
Alright, what do you say to that? She says nothing, I guess.
Yeah, for
Tyr, do you
looks like
have any
Freya's got
backups
her
in
mic
case you
turned off.
fall?
Backups in case I fall.
Yes.
Yes.
I do not have backups in case any of you fall.
Don't worry, it should be safe. Don't worry, it should be safe, Cormac. Repeats what,
I'm doing air quotes. Should be safe.
we done it a bunch of times
you're
before!
you knock it off.
Just don't sign a waiver so we can sue if you fall and die.
Yeah. Anyway, the
Okay,
night...
so did you say that you do have a way to...
Yeah, I have a way to catch myself if I fall.
Alright.
The night char flies past, and sure under the...
And if worst comes to worst, if Freya needs a parachute, yeah, Celeste wings can carry at least one more person.
Yeah, the night...
Okay.
Ow!
I nod my head, and I say, "Oh, well, thank you." Wait, can I hear that, or did she just?
Yeah, we're all right there.
Yeah, so the night...
Okay.
Yeah, the night char flies past, and sure under the command of Sydney, and soon Golden Goose can be seen in the distance, flying much slower in the sky below. Just when it seems that you're getting too close for nobody to notice, you see the night char structure flicker for a moment. Realize that the cloaking spell must have been activated. Cormac gives you each a special hook calculates magical energy. It's not reassuring. Oh, word of advice: try not to kill the guards. I have a funny feeling about this, so if anything goes wrong, I'll go in. Okay. Before you ask her any more questions, a cannon on the side of the Earthship fires what looks like a small device onto the hull of the Golden Goose, immediately creating a shimmering line of blue light between the two ships. Go! We don't have a lot of time before we turn visible again. See you up above in a couple of hours, says Cormac, nudging you towards the zip line.
Celeste gives Cormac a salute and is first down the zip line.
I look at this.
You
and I'm like,
broke the rule.
Go. It's
Why
kind
not
of the zip
it just
line
still
thing.
goes first? like with the Featherfall tokens.
And out of nowhere, you see a blue robot with the screen on his chest. Who's ready to fly the zip line? I am. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking.
I raise my hand and I say, I would like to try to go on the zip line.
Alrighty. Swoop.
Just remember, when in doubt, spread them out.
Alrighty.
Am I going down?
Anyone who's ever gone zip line, that's really what you do. You're supposed to spread out your legs if you need to suddenly stop.
Okay. Am I going to the zip line, or am I getting ready to go on this?
You each get on the zip line.
Okay.
I hop on.
Alrighty. You land on a small platform underneath the airship, clearly the back entrance to the cargo area. In front of you, you notice a sliding door without a handle. A small panel made of black glass to the side of it. As you get near, the black panel flickers and 9 digits appear on it in green light. Once you're all there, the magical anchor detaches itself and disappears from view in a few seconds. Alright, switching music real quick.
What time of day is it? Like dark out?
It's kind of dark out,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
I think it's kind of dark out, but not too late.
That's okay. That's okay. Most of us have dark vision.
That's true.
I think all of us have dark vision.
Not Barrister.
Oh.
But the Warforged don't get dark vision.
Yeah, I do not have dark vision.
I have
If we
dark
weren't
vision.
trying, if we weren't trying to draw attention to ourselves, I could provide you a light.
I say that I don't really need a light. I have vision. I'll be fine.
Can I just follow you? I'll just put a hand on your back or something.
Certainly.
Alrighty. So you see a you see a door with a 9-digit with a black panel. You can press on it.
I'm gonna do investigation to see if I can basically search for hints or wear and tear on individual areas to give us an idea of, at the very least, which keys are.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check.
25.
You see the numbers, you see that the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are faded somewhat.
I'm out. Their password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Beep beep beep. It flashes green and the door clicks open.
I'm gonna file a formal complaint for that shitty password.
It's like their password is password.
That's like a Cole. For some reason, you remember someone having that combination on the luggage somewhere.
That's what an idiot has for his luggage. It's like, holy shit, that's the same combination that I've got on my luggage. Fucking spaceballs.
Yeah. The door leads you to a small room where you see coincidence, Carl in a small room.
What the hell do you mean coincidence? They were
He's
guards on this ship.
coincidence that he's just there in this specific room, sleeping on a chair with a stuffed tiger you gave you gave him earlier.
It's snuggling the plushie.
And he was like, with a smile on his face.
Sleeping on the job.
And then stealthing. Self check for
Everybody roll a stealth check. And Freya,
Yes.
Barster, you know you can you can spend an action point to and roll a d6, right? Oh, and Freya, you don't need to wear your armor because your constitution and your dexterity will be higher than the armor you're wearing. So you're basically on armor. So roll a stealth check. I'm talking to Freya. So
Okay, so what about my medics and things? You spoke really fast, so I
so when you are not wearing armor, you add your dexterity modifier with your constitution modifier to your armor class. No, not Barrister. That's for your action points. When you spend an action point, you can roll d6 and add it to your roll.
Okay.
I rolled. I just nat 20'd this thing.
Yeah. Also, would you like to also search him?
No.
Oh, make a stealth check or a dexterity.
Stealth or dexterity, stealth, or sleight of hand if you want to search him, or sneak around.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna search him.
Alrighty. You basically succeeded, and you grabbed his keychain, his key charm, small glass square with a number 1 on it.
I got a 14 for dex.
Alrighty. You sneak to the door nearby. You find yourself at the other side of the room with another sliding door, but it's currently closed.
Okay.
You see a panel on it, with a big number 1 on it. Celeste?
Yep,
You
I got the key. I got the key card for that one. So I'm opening that door as quietly as I can because this is a stealth mission.
Stepping aside out of view of the door, so when it opens, someone just can't see me standing there.
I do love the fact that, you don't have to rope, but also.
At least we all got the Well, at least we all got the magical doohickeys that make us look like we're wearing House Lorandar uniforms.
As you move past the door, you see a large square room full of cages of all sizes. Made of what looks like a magical force field in the shape of a cube emanating from the floor. Your view is immediately captured by a very large cage in the middle of the room containing a large hairy beast, similar to a grotesque ape, that immediately wakes up and starts looking at you through the force field. The smaller cages are scattered about this room, all containing strange animals of all sizes. There are no windows in this room, but bright lights emanating from 2 long strips along the sides of the ceiling illuminates it.
So basically, we're in an animal hold.
Yeah.
Seems that way.
Can we see what animals are in the hold?
Yeah, you also see, you take a look around and you see and you not only do you see this ape-like creature, but also 2 more cages. Glowing beetle and one containing some sort of glowing beetle and a giant glowing beetle, and the other a chocolate lizard. Some sort of lizard that for a second seems to disappear and just like reappears.
I don't suppose anyone can speak to animals.
The ape starts like smashing through the force field, and the force field starts to flicker instantly. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
Wait, before that, I'm going to
Roll a dex save.
roll animal handling first.
Okay.
I'll roll animal handling too.
14.
Alright, give me a second to green out the combat theme.
$13 for animal handling.
Alrighty, so what'd you for initiative, Barrister?
I rolled a 16.
Alrighty, so 16 for Barrister.
No.
I rolled. I got an 11. I got a +3. That's 14 all day.
Okay, so Tyr, Cole,
15.
Dirty 20.
13 for Tyr, and 20 for Cole. Got it.
15 for me.
15.
12. I
12.
rolled a 12 for.
It's quite hard to get the animal under control. You probably had to beat some.
And I got a 14 by the way on mine. Or with her thing, I could roll with advantage since if she wants to help me instead.
Alrighty, so okay, Dyer.
Because if we roll for advantage, then they get an 18.
We're fighting a dire ape. Nice.
Yep.
It's on like Donkey Kong. Literally.
Damn it! I really should have brought some Donkey Kong music. Oh well. Yeah, looks like I have to beat an ape. Beat some sense into an ape. Where's that hammer if you need it? Alrighty, so who goes first? No, Cole, I believe you go first. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So is the force field down now, or
Yes, the force field for the ape is down.
how tall is it?
About this. It is a fairly larger than normal ape. If it stands on its back hind legs, I say it would stand about like 8 feet tall. What's hunched
Yeah,
down?
a dire ape is size large, I believe.
All right. I don't really have.
Yeah, it
anything
is a
that-
large beast. It is huge.
I'm gonna keep on trying to do animal handling to get it to shut up.
No matter how many trains you try, you get the feeling that you need to beat some sense into that damn ape. That damn dirty ape.
Because the other option is I use
Paws
the
off, you damn dirty ape.
Alrighty, so, Cole. What do you do now?
Well, I can't suplex this thing to the ground like I do with half the things we fight. So I guess.
Don't worry, Celeste. Celeste is basically a living taser as well as, a ice machine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now I'm gonna pull out the hammer and just position myself so that it'd have to go past me. Do the dodge action too. That's my turn.
Okay, would that be your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, who's is next? Here, I believe you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Did the door close behind us? Am I able to back up?
The door has closed behind you. You can easily open it up with the key card.
Would that be an action to take the key card and open it?
I would say so, yes.
So just clarifying some theater of the mind stuff. How far away is it in front of me, and is there any room for me to
you're
separate myself from the group onto its right or left flank?
yeah, you're close to the door. I'm gonna say the room is about 60 feet long, 30 feet wide. It's a fairly large room with a 10 by 10 cage. With there used to be a cage there with the ape in the middle.
Okay, so I'm going to use my full movement to basically skirt around it to its right side, so I'm away from the rest of the party.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast darkness on myself.
A magical darkness envelopes around you as you move your hands around, mutter a few words.
And because of my devil's sight, I can see through it as if it was bright light. And I'm going to end my turn there.
Alrighty. Who is... Oh, whoops! Barrister! I got the two mixed up. So, Barrister, your turn's up.
Alright, no worries. I can just go after Tia from now on.
Okay, I'll switch between the two. Okay, so Barrister, you get 15, Tier, you get 16. That okay?
Okay. Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries. So I point to the bear and I say...
Ape, not bear.
Ape, the dire ape. I tell it it's already destroyed property. It's broken through a force field that was not its property. It's on behalf of whoever owns this airship, I am commencing a legal proceeding. Now you've been served. And I open up my briefcase, and a stack of papers flies down and smacks the bear.
The ape.
And I use my Hexblade Hex action on the bear.
Alrighty,
And that's my bonus action.
and what does Hex do? I need to make sure.
Give me a second. Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah, Hexblade's Curse and Hex are two different spells.
Yeah, I'm using Hexblade's Curse. I'm just trying to find where it is. Okay. Once per bonus action, puts the curse on a creature I can see. The curse lasts for 1 minute.
Okay.
I get a bonus to damage rolls equal to my proficiency bonus against the target.
Okay.
My critical threat range is 19 to 20 instead of just 20. And if the creature dies, I gain hit points equal to my warlock level plus charisma modifier.
Nice. Okay. Would that be your turn then?
No, that was my bonus action.
Okay.
Then for my action, I use Eldritch Blast on the bear. And so the way it looks like for Barrister is just a shit ton of papers fly out. I just like throw papers at the bear like Gambit throwing cards.
You throw your... Okay, so make an attack on the ape. Not a bear. Ape.
17.
Yeah, we're fighting a giant monkey.
Does 17 hit?
Yes, that's a hit.
Alright, so the papers collide with the bear. They explode for 12 damage.
Alrighty. It seems to be a little panic as it suddenly finds itself covered in paper cuts.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Celeste, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'm tasering this sucker. I'm casting Witch Bolt.
Well, at least Lucas isn't
be...
around. Anyway,
so that's going to be a attack roll, and I got a plus 7 for my plus 7 bonus on that. Woohoo! 17. So that's a 24 all day.
Nice. That's a hit.
And that's gonna deal D12 lightning. That's gonna deal D12 lightning damage. I rolled a 9. And I'm gonna maintain concentration on that.
All right, how much damage?
Like I said, I rolled a 9. That's 9 points of damage.
It bellows out as it gets shocked. That is just mean, you know. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn since I'm gonna maintain concentration on this spell.
Freya, your turn.
Yes. Can I use my Warhammer? I have that in my thing.
You can use whatever weapon you have in hand.
Okay, I'm going to use my Warhammer. I'm going to rage.
You bellow up as the powers of Shara wrath flows within you.
Well, we got to the second room before we got loud, at least. That's like a new record for us.
Alrighty, so what do you do now?
Okay, I did that. I rolled a 21, and damage is 10.
Alrighty, wham! You charge forward with the hammer, and it's like wham! Right to the face, and the giant gorilla is like.
In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey.
Okay, so he got 10 points of damage that hits, and so like is he wounded? Is he injured?
It looks wounded. It panics and it starts running around, breaking through one of the
Well, okay, if it starts running around, then both the barbarian and I get
it disengages. It disengages.
Back into its cage.
No, it disengages, runs around, breaks one.
It can't.
Yes, it can. It broke through his.
The barbarian and I are in front of his cage. It broke the thing and then didn't move.
It's last, by the way, so it panics, runs around, disengages, and breaks through one of the cages, releasing the giant glowing beetle. And it's going to roll its initiative.
Okay.
What?
It broke through.
Oh, we have a bug. We have a bug as well as a monkey to deal with now.
So where's the beetle?
It's at like one corner of the room. It's a very fast gorilla.
And it's currently being tasered by an angel.
So the gorilla and the beetle are both in the corner of the room?
Yes.
Okay.
And I believe that ends its turn.
So, do all the other animals that ran past get tased too? Since the
It also breaks through one of the chocolate this lizard little thing, and it like looks kind of confused, like, and it speaks like, what the? Huh?
The beetle's talking?
No, the lizard talks.
Oh.
What is going on? It speaks.
You talk?
Yes, animals
It's like
talk.
it's like you've never heard of mage-bred animals, despite the fact that we were talking about 2 tigers that were mage-bred earlier.
Alrighty, so that ends his turn. Cole, you're up again.
Okay, I'm gonna do nature check or arcana, doesn't really matter which actually. What kind of beetle is that? 17.
It's a giant globe beetle. Pretty ordinary a beetle. Quite tough.
Alright.
As far as you can tell, Cole, the animals here seem to be scared of you.
I've gotten used to that. It's not depressing anymore.
Celeste is kind of.
Cole
Celeste
really likes animals. They no longer like him.
And Celeste is already taking a shine to this talking lizard. But she'll worry about that later, because right now she's trying to taser an angry monkey.
It's no longer angry, scared. It's more to be more accurate, scared and angry.
Well, it's attacking, so it's a threat.
Actually, it's running, so continuing to attack would make it a greater threat. How about you throw food at it?
From your little bag of holding thing.
Yep.
In that case, on Celeste's next turn, she's gonna break off the witch bolt.
Okay.
So I pull it out and just
Make an animal handling check.
Alright.
Does anyone else want to help?
Oh no, I can't.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm still maintaining concentration on the witch bolt until my next turn.
I got a name.
Far away.
The giant ape pauses, seems to lowers his arms, leans towards you, and sniffs the biscuits and gravy.
I basically pull out a cloth or something, and put them on it.
Hey, what?
And basically the equivalent of a paper plate. I'm taking it out, putting the stuff on it, and then sliding it over to the gorilla.
Alrighty. That seems to have calmed down the gorilla, while the beetle is just trying to avoid you. It doesn't seem like it wants to doesn't want to attack you unless it has to. Alrighty, we move on to the previous music, and you see a small lizard approaching. He's like, "Hi there!
Well, hello, little one.
No.
Nice to meet you. I do not have a name though, but
Eddie.
I'm gonna call you Sprig.
Sprig.
No, he's Eddie Lizard.
I'm going to call... No, he's Sprig.
Sprig it is. Well, I can maybe. Well, I can help you. Just will you mind freeing me from this place?
Not at all. Not at all, little one.
Wait. How did you get in this place? And what will you do once we free you?
Just run around the place. Just like any of us would do. Live out a life. Yeah.
Does he seem like he's holding out on us? Can I
No.
need some insight? No, okay.
No.
He's just a cute little lizard who wants to do cute little lizard things.
Basically.
Seems
Is
legit.
Sprig still in his cage?
No. The cage.
The cages got smashed by the monkey. Since I don't have to break the little guy out of his cage, I scoop him up and put him on my shoulder.
What about Larry? There's no fucking way he's still asleep.
It's Kyle. He's fast asleep.
I'm gonna go make sure he's still alive.
He's alive. It's a very sturdy room.
And the soundproofing must be really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to move on to the next room?
Sure.
Oh yeah. With my new little buddy in tow.
Alrighty. The door on the other side opens to a small room with a spiral staircase in the middle, leading up. You hear voices coming from the room above, and you just barely see a few guards playing cards around a table. They have not noticed you yet.
I'm still holding on to my darkness, because last 10 minutes I am not wasting a spell slot like that. So, behind everybody is a slowly moving globule of pure black darkness.
Yeah, sphere
And I call out-
sphere of shadow.
If
I'm
you
gonna
guys want
distract the
to,
guards by going to play poker with them. I mean,
I can shock them, to, put them to sleep for a bit, not kill them.
how about
Sprig, you can Sprig. You're a shocker lizard, aren't you, Sprig?
I am. And he smiles.
Celeste put Sprig down on the floor. Do your thing, little buddy.
Alrighty, it walks on its little
how
legs.
often can you do that?
Let me check his stats. So, okay, so nope. Shocker lizard. Yeah, once per day. Can only use this ability once per day.
Okay. By the way, I just rolled an Arcana for a total of 22.
Okay.
So let's save it. This disguise should be good enough that if they're just playing cards, they don't get. They're not. They're off duty. They're not trying to do anything here.
They as one of them looks at you suspiciously. Cole says, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be on guard duty?"
Well, that's the thing. That's what I thought. But what's the guy's name that was asleep?
Kyle.
Kyle was supposed to tell me about my stuff, but he's fast asleep. I can't wake him up. So I'm just gonna. Mind if I play some cards with you while I wait for him to wake up so I can know what the hell I'm supposed to do?
Roll a persuasion check.
In fact,
16.
Go ahead.
Celeste can call her 3 Dragon Annie deck.
Yeah. Oh, another one? Didn't know we have more guards here. And Lenny looks up. Oh? Hey! Wait, you look a little familiar.
Yeah, remember we helped you get the,
You're...
lion.
I don't think you're supposed to be here. Each of the guards, sits up on the seat. Sprig walks down and uses the shocking theme, like Pikachu, and all the guys and the guards pass out.
Because if someone comes across these guards and sees them all shocked and unconscious, that's definitely not going to raise an alarm.
just throw him back in the room with the ape.
We're part of no dead guards.
No, I thought it was don't kill guard.
Either way,
Say anything. Didn't say anything. Well, they didn't say anything about throwing him in a room with a scared monkey.
Alrighty. So, do you want to take? There, you also see
Celeste scoops Sprig back up and put him back on her shoulder. No more shocking today, okay, little one?
He nods. You also, so you also see like a cabinet near the table, another cabinet nearby. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna stuff it in there.
Let's see what's in the cabinet. I mean, if we're gonna murder Hobo, we might as well do it properly.
As you open one of the cabinets, you find inside a 6 syringes, one for each of you. You look a little sign with instructions that says like these syringes here, good for healing. It works as far as a healing potion. Signed by Kyle. You also see some like food rations, some generic and medicines and bandages, but that's about it for this cabinet.
Now, since these were made,
I'm taking one of these wrenches.
I assume that they taste like White Claw.
There's syringes. The healing syringes.
Halloween reference.
Right.
White Claw and Red Bull.
I'm going to take the coin that I cast darkness on, because I have to cast it on an object. I'm going to stuff it back into the pocket on my leather armor, and it's going to snuff out the darkness, but the spell's still going for the next 10 minutes.
Alrighty.
So if I pull it back out, it's darkness again.
And you see Tyr. You look into another cabinet and you find 2 glass marbles. You figure that these look like they can cast some fog clouds. Would you take them?
Yeah, some cloud marbles too.
Yeah. So for each of you, I would like you to write down 1 healing syringe, basically a healing potion that does 2d4 plus 2.
All right.
And 2 glass marbles. Who will have them?
I'll take one.
Okay, add the fog cloud glass marble to your character sheet. We'll add the last one.
The other squishy.
I'll hold on to it, and then if someone else has a use for it, just let me know.
Yeah, add that to your character sheet.
Okay. Cast Fog Cloud?
Fog cloud. It can cast
Fog Cloud.
Fog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How much do the healing syringes heal for? 2d4 plus
2.
Plus 2. Okay.
Okay. On the way to the next room, you also in this room
on marble.
You also find a large safe. But you can't seem to be open without any means unless you have the password on you. You see another sliding door next to the safe with a level 1 panel.
With a what?
Level 1 panel.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
I have the card. I have the card key for that one.
Heart of the cards guide you, by the way.
Okay.
Is the safe like the number pad as well, or does that require a card?
That would
Or a key?
Well, we do have that universal key.
You can only use it once, though.
Yeah, right.
How heavy is this safe?
It's too big, too heavy to able to lift it and carry it with you properly. So
As well be bolted to the ground.
I got that universal key, I think. Pulled out of my briefcase. I forgot to ask how it works, though. So you want to give it a shot?
Not yet. We might need it for something else.
Alright.
alrighty, so you leave the lock of the safe as it is.
Well, does the universal key get used up?
Yes.
Yeah, it only has a single charge, so once it's used, it basically crumbles to dust.
No one here's got lockpicking supplies.
Did you say that if the safe had a digit thing on it, or
it does. It has a keypad.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I punched that in.
Nothing.
Okay.
It flashes red.
Investigate again to see if the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut the hair and turn it down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Back full old era.
It's a combination. It's not like a keypad, but it's a combination. You know, like most safes.
Well,
Oh yeah, a combination dial.
Would lockpicking, would thieves' tools actually be able to like crack the seal on it?
You
or
can
would I
try.
actually-
You can
Well, you
certainly.
think you like you do the thing where you listen, you put like something so you
Oh
can
yeah,
listen
yeah,
to it.
yeah,
and
yeah, like a stethoscope or
Okay.
listening
And
horn.
I give you a charge of bardic inspiration and say,
I have.
you know,
thieves'
no one
tools
sees you.
proficiency.
Yeah. And I give you some legal precedent, so you can add a d6 to your roll if you want to. Go for it.
so
well,
you do have these tools? Because if
And-
not, I can make some.
I don't have any thieves' tools on me. No, I don't. I didn't add that to my inventory when I started. Although
Give me 10 minutes and I can make some.
all right, 10 minutes.
yeah.
10 minutes pass. The guard's still like shocked and unconscious. With
during
one,
that 10 minutes, I'm gonna use my Weave Touched ability to get my Fragment of Possibility. So when I try this, I'm gonna use that fragment for this.
Alrighty. Roll your Thieves' Tool proficiency with disadvantage. Wisdom. Thieves' Tool. With
I have proficiency with Thieves' Tools. Is it still at disadvantage?
So disadvantage, add your proficiency bonus and your Wisdom ability modifier with disadvantage, and the T6.
Okay, and then if the original D20 had an advantage or disadvantage, you roll the D20 after advantage or disadvantage would apply
Yeah.
to the original.
Yeah, disadvantage, roll, take the lower.
D20. Do you do disadvantage? Do you just do D20 disadvantage? No.
Yeah, so you do D2. So you roll 2d20, take the lower, and then add in all your stuff.
I think he was trying to figure out how to automatically do it.
2d20 disadvantage. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. And then my Fragment of Possibility D20. I'm going to take that one instead. And then what was it? A D6 for inspiration?
Yes.
Yep.
Roll. Add the D6 to your roll.
Okay. So that is a total of 17 on the roll plus my dexterity modifier?
Proficiency and
Okay, so plus
I would say
17.
intelligence for attribute, but it's up to the DM.
Yeah, I said wisdom because you're trying to listen in, trying to click it.
Oh yeah, it's still
Okay.
yeah, it's still plus 3. Okay, so 17 plus 5 is 23. No, 22.
You were able to get the first two right, but the third one, that's even harder.
Okay.
The third one at that point is just spin it until it goes click, while pulling the entire time.
Yeah, click, 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 click. This model is pretty recent. One of the more advanced safes. So the differences between the clicks is really subtle. So you have a
I'm not
hard
able to
time.
crack it. Okay. That's fine. It can't be done.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It was worth it. Let's go ahead and head to the next room then.
Alrighty. Round tables are nicely set on this part of the deck, and you see waiters constantly coming in and out of a small building to one side of the ship that has a large, open counter to order food from. Plenty of well-dressed passengers are sitting at the table, all but one completely full. A few guards are also apparently on break, and you notice at one table next to the kitchen sits an older officer wearing a practically elaborate uniform. further down on the deck, you see a
I
narrow.
am the very model of a modern major general.
Yeah, further down on the deck, you see a narrow building with a glass roof and a sign that says containment facility over another sliding door.
I guess we go to the containment facility.
You see the guards. You see the guards approach you, and you find that you're. Oh, we've been expecting you. Vincent has been expecting you all.
Oh,
You've been expecting us?
that's good.
We saw your ship coming. Says Rufo, the officer in the lab uniform. Yeah, it seems like there's been a bit. We know why you're here.
Well, please tell us, because we'd like to fucking know.
It's better if Vincent tells you.
Well,
Yeah, he leads you over to he leads each of you every one of you over to to the next room. This narrow room is lit from above, as the ceiling appears to be made of glass. A force field is activated at the end of the room, emanating from the floor. Inside the cage, a Warforged. It's a Warforged, sitting in silence as a man outside of it talks to them, rubbing his brow together, just like. Two large scaly drakes, one blue, the other green, are looking at the prisoner while standing at the side of the man, who is holding a that same man who is holding a board made of Polish wood. You notice a metal grid on the floor, a small dragon shards emanating a faint blue light at its nodes. The officer says, "Sir, you say you were expecting them?" Of Vincent? Vincent, a half-elf with short brown hair, pale skin, and with a mark of storm also on his neck. Oh, yes, that's me. And I take it that these are the people that Cormac has hired? Yes, sir.
the borders, yes.
Celeste just nervously pets Sprig's head.
Alright. You may go now. Rudo and the other guards leave. Vincent crosses his hands, his arms, sighs. Look, it's all a misunderstanding, I assure you. I probably look like a villain, but look, I know why you're here. I know who hired the Magpies, and you, consequently, I think you might know why. He looks at the Warforged, the back at you. How's Kenneth hired you to retrieve Echo? The Warforged. Oh. I need to change the music. Give me a sec. Whoop. Gonna change the music for one last theme. There we go.
Scroll all the fucking way back up to the previous one.
Nope. No need to.
What? What do you mean no need to?
New music. New music, so...
Oh, the old one still plays on mine.
Okay. They have some information on the Lord of Blades. Is that right, Echo? Quite right. A disgruntled Echo replied, maybe none of this would have happened if you...
Quite right in a cheerful tone is not what someone who's
No, quite right. Quite right. A disgruntled Echo replied, maybe none of this would have happened if you stopped and listened to me. No? It is saying Cormac falls through the glass ceiling, his left hand on the rope, and lands on the floor. Release the person.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Release the prisoner now, he demanded as he points his weapon at Vincent. While the half-elf is taken aback by surprise, he stares at Cormac with a annoyed look on his face. That's what I'm about to do. And besides, don't you think all that theatrics would be unnecessary? He taps on the board and the force field dissipates.
He's a wannabe sky pirate. Of course he thinks it's necessary.
Oh, Carmack nods to that. That is true. He taps on the board, and the force field dissipates, freeing the Warforged. Why, thanks. The Warforged steps off while Cormac looks around, all confused like. Well, he starts and sheathes his weapon. I guess I was right about this. He crosses his arms in front of him. Was this all set up as sabotage, or a fair question? Vincent answers. Cormac looks at you. You did spare the guards, yes?
Yes.
I didn't harm a single one.
Good. And harm a hair on their heads.
As for you...
However, this little scaly bastard...
Hey, his name is Sprig, and he's my little friend, aren't you, there, buddy?
Vincent,
snuggling the shocker lizard like it's a house cat.
Sprig nods and giggles. Vincent looks up at you. You ain't that lizard Spriggs?
Sprig.
Yeah, I would have gone with Eddie. So he's Eddie Lizard. No.
He sighs. Well, Echo, I believe the floor is yours. Echo approaches each of you. Well, all I know is that something is up with some of the Warforged in Sharn. Came probably some sort of weird plan by... I didn't hear directly from the Lord of Blades himself, but only from one of his minions. Some of the Warforged I've came across seem... No, they look like they were dead-like. Like...
Barrister leans in. But continue.
Well, I did manage to get in touch with a Inquisitor named Lork. Something's weird going up at this place called the City of Elysium. Well, he looks at... they look at Vincent. That's as much as I can tell you. And Vincent nods. Alright. I guess that about solves it. Sorry about that. I'll explain the noises from from one of the rooms down there seems to be a bit of a dead giveaway.
Told you guys.
We had to deal with an angry monkey.
How is that?
And the correct response is not start tasing the shit out of it.
I wasn't going to kill it, thank you very much.
And Vincent rubs his, just take the Warforged with you and the lizard. I don't care. Just go, chew. I'll fix the roof. Cormac, you owe me for this. Alrighty then, or Cormac says. Well, it's best that you would explain this to Laura, right? Question is...
No, I think you get to explain this to Laura, Carmack.
What? Why? No, something about what Warforged said. This sounds... The Lord of Blades? This sounds serious. We need to contact her immediately.
Celeste has heard of the Lord of Blades.
Not even sure if he's real, but he probably is.
Yeah, luckily I got a bit of a sanity stone, so...
They're building a god! With a pile of scraps! In the middle of the Mournlands!
Well...
Built it in a cave! With a box of scraps!
He basically sums it up in 25 words. Like, summing up what's like, Lord of Blades causing trouble in Sharn. Something to do with, City of Elysium. Can you do something about it? He waits a moment, and you hear a bit of a reply. We'll send Bree and as soon as they get back from Sharn. Not from Sharn, from Eldin Reaches. You have my word on this.
To Eberron's version of Scotland? Oh.
Yeah.
Scotland.
And you hear like they went to from Theos to Eldin Regis. Yeah. So this is what you hear. Laura's like, I'll send Bree and others to investigate this. You have my word on this. They'll be back from Sharn and Theos as soon as they can. Well then, Cormac says after you have returned to his ship. I know Laura has given you a job, but best we make some preparations. No?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, from what I've heard, this place, you ever heard of Zoriat? The Plane of Madness?
So, yeah. Celeste's eyes go wide. Yes. Yes, I have heard of it.
I don't blame you for it. I wish you find a better job, but job's a job.
Does that mean we're going to the Eldin Reaches too now?
No. Shadow Marches. Don't worry, Laura has told me. You're going over there as soon as you can. As soon as they're ready.
Shadow Marches. Shadow Marches first. So let me look at a map of Eberron. I'm blanking right now.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what. So I'll give you a bit of a preview for the next module. Alrighty, so you're right back at the Clifftop Guild in Sharn, ready for another mission from your guild handler, Laura. There's no long briefing this time. Laura doesn't even flinch when she tells you that you're going to the Shadow Marches, and she doesn't even know what this thing is you're supposed to get. It's always hard to find to read the White Fur Shifter. She's being paid. You're being paid, so off you go fetch. Here's what she does tell you. It's called the Spiral Well. She's not seen it. The guard's illustrious client, Provost Farius, has not seen it either. He's tracked the journals of an explorer named Filda Kerti, who apparently located over a decade ago. She went to the Shadow Marches to some kind of off-the-map agent complex. Her trail dies there, possibly buried along with a rotting body in a swamp someplace or long gone with a treasure. That's all very complicated. Your mission is simple. Go to the complex, find the Spiral Well, bring it back, get paid. So just like that, after your preparations, you're standing in the crawling swamp of the Shadow Marches, knee-deep in stinking monk, is staring at a broken stone door and stair. What are secrets this place holds?
I'd still like to know why we're not at least getting a gatekeeper. If we're dealing with Zoriat, we're going to want a gatekeeper.
That would be explained in the next module. And with that, you're now level 5.
Sweet.
And
second level of monk, here I come.
I will repeat this opening up in the next module, by the way. So, how was it? Aside from me flipping a few times, yeah, that was a bit of a problem.
Yeah, you didn't do too bad.
Yeah. I hope you all had fun, guys.
It was good. I feel like it's hard to keep track when there's too many people in the scene.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That's kind of on us as well.
Yeah. Whew. So, Silken, I hope you had fun. And sorry for making that flop at the beginning of the game, but I think I did a better job as time goes on. Know what I mean?
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Well, thank you for running the game.
Alrighty, so so, and with that, I would like everybody to have a good night and rest well, level up. Be sure to roll your hit points because this will be this will be a bit of a tough one, by the way. Just wanted to let you all know. And with that,
Oh boy.
oh yeah, oh boy, indeed. So with that, I would like everybody to have a good night.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right.
All right, bye.
Peace.
Bye.